Starship's third launch reaches space but lost during re-entry. The latest flight of Starship, the world's mightiest rocket, took off from Texas and soared beyond 230 kilometers above Earth, marking its farthest and swiftest journey to date. However, upon re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, the spacecraft appears to have met a catastrophic fate. SpaceX's third and most ambitious Starship test flight seemed to achieve significant milestones, including successful fuel transfer tests and unprecedented distance and speed records. Nonetheless, the spacecraft failed to execute its planned landing and seems to have either self-destructed or burned up during re-entry. Following liftoff from SpaceX's Boca Chica site in Texas, the initial and secondary stages separated smoothly. The first stage, responsible for propelling the craft initially, attempted a controlled descent for a sea landing. While efforts are made to recover and reuse both stages, during these initial test flights, they are intentionally directed to the ocean for a safer landing. Although the first stage managed its descent, it struggled to decelerate as expected, resulting in a high-speed impact with the sea. Meanwhile, the second stage ascended to approximately 230 kilometers, where it successfully tested its payload door operations and fuel transfer mechanisms, an essential step toward refueling Starships during long-range missions. However, as the craft re-entered Earth's atmosphere, it encountered extreme temperatures, evident from live footage displaying glowing plasma around its surface. Unfortunately, both video and telemetry data were lost during this critical phase. Originally, the plan included relighting the Raptor engines, never attempted in space before, for a controlled descent at nearly 27,000 kilometers per hour. However, SpaceX opted out of this maneuver, leading to the craft's demise. The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration granted permission for the test flight, emphasizing SpaceX's compliance with safety, environmental, and financial standards. Starship stands as the most formidable rocket ever constructed, boasting a length of 121 meters comprising two stages, a booster and a spacecraft, both designed for reusability to lower costs and enable rapid flight turnovers. This launch marks SpaceX's third attempt with Starship. The previous tests, conducted in April and November of the prior year, encountered mishaps, including explosions and data transmission failures. Nonetheless, the overarching objective remains unchanged: to facilitate human missions to the Moon and, eventually, Mars.